Everyone in Singapore knows not to mess with Bukit Brown Cemetery. It's one of the oldest, largest and most active final resting places on the island. And I don't just mean for the living. My friend Hafiz, a photographer who thought he was brave, found that out for himself. Hafiz was working on a project called Forgotten Places. He wanted to capture the beauty of Bukit Brown before parts of it were reclaimed for new highways. He loved the crumbling tombs, the moss-covered statues of Sikh guards, and the eerie silence that hung heavy under the jungle canopy. One afternoon, he stayed later than usual, chasing the golden light of the setting sun. He was deep inside the cemetery, far from the main road, when he saw it, a beautiful, life-sized statue of an angel weeping over a child's grave. The details were exquisite, from the individual feathers on its wings to the sorrow etched onto its stone face. It was the perfect shot. He spent nearly an hour photographing it from every angle. As the light faded and the jungle grew dark and noisy with the sounds of insects, he packed up his gear. When he turned to leave, he glanced back at the angel one last time. Its head was tilted up, and it was looking directly at him. Hafiz froze, his blood turning to ice. It had to be a trick of the light, a shadow. He fumbled for his powerful torchlight, his hands shaking. He shone the bright beam on the statue. The angel was weeping again, its head bowed in sorrow, just as he had first seen it. He let out a shaky breath, laughing nervously at his overactive imagination. He turned to leave, his heart still pounding. He took about 10 steps before he heard a sound behind him. A soft scraping sound, like stone dragging on earth. He didn't want to look back. Every instinct screamed at him to run, but he couldn't help it. He slowly turned, raising his torchlight again. The angel was gone. The small pedestal it stood on was empty. Panic seized him. He didn't even pack his tripod. He just ran, crashing through the undergrowth, vines and thorns tearing at his clothes. He could hear the scraping sound behind him, getting closer. He didn't dare look back. He just ran towards the distant glow of the main road, the sound of his own ragged breathing filling his ears. He finally stumbled out of the cemetery, covered in scratches and sweat, and didn't stop running until he reached his car. He threw his bag in and drove away, his tires squealing. When he got home and finally had the courage to check his camera, all the photos he took of the angel were gone. The memory card was just corrupted files. All he has left is the memory of that stone face looking at him, and the sound of dragging stone in the darkness. He never went back to Bukit Brown. Some forgotten places, he says, are forgotten for a reason.